Hey, how's it going? It's me, Bass Rider. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I made my remix of Dark Space by Musicbylukas Sofus Wiene. If you find anything in this video today useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and share this video if you have any producer friends. Okay, so let's begin. I'll start off by playing the track in case you haven't heard it. So yeah, that's the remix. Uh, so how I made it. Basically, I downloaded the stems in order to do the remix, so everything like vocals, chords, things like that. However, I didn't really use all of the stems. I primarily used the vocal, uh, which sounds like this. I won't play the whole thing, otherwise this video might get copyright striked. But yeah, so that's the vocal. Then, other than the vocal, the only thing from the actual track that I use is these chords here. So I added those into the drop. These are actually from the break in the original track, but I put them in the drop and then added some sidechain to them and a bit of stereo enhancement. And then we've got the lead. This is the lead that I made myself for the remix. which sounds something like this. Nothing too complex. I didn't layer it or anything because I think it sounds alright how it is. And didn't really need any layers. If I started layering it up, it could start sounding a bit dodgy. So yeah, I didn't do that. I just kept it as the one layer. Then I've got the sub bass here. Originally with this track, I didn't actually have the lead in it. It was supposed to be the bass that carries the track, but then I tried out the lead and thought actually the lead sounds pretty good over the top of the bass, so I'll keep that there. But originally it was going to be kind of something along these lines. But yeah, you can tell it's got a lot more energy when you add in the lead. So yeah, I've also got this top layer. That's just to make the bass a bit more gritty so it stands out. And then we've got the effects. So we've got this little thing here, which is just a note taken from the lead and reversed. We've got this white noise for a bit of extra high end in the mix. We've got this reverse, which is actually taken from one of my other tracks, because I thought that it would sound pretty good in this remix, so I just stole it from one of my other tracks. Help speed up the process. Same with most of these effects, to be honest. They're just taken from some of my other tracks. So like that one, this riser, this impact, this crash, and basically stuff like that. There's not really a lot of different stuff. Most of it's just pretty much the same, just slightly different. But in the drop, we've got a down lifter that sounds something like this. Slight bit of sidechain, but not all the way down. Just a little bit to make a little bit of space for the kick. And then we've got this one, which has no sidechain at all, to make it hit harder, because if it was like if the volume was bouncing up and down, it wouldn't hit as hard when the drop comes in. So I didn't sidechain that one at all. And then that's pretty much it. And then we've got this. I was going to say that's pretty much it for the effects, but I forgot about this little thing. This is made from cutting up the original vocal from the actual track. So yeah, just basically looping part of the vocal and putting a bit of sidechain on it, and then you get that kind of effect. So yeah, that's it for the effects, I think. For the drums, nothing too complex. So we've got a standard kick, a standard clap, we've got this little reverse thing, which is just a ride, that's been reversed. We've got these claps layered with this. That makes it sound bigger, so the fill stands out more. We've got this percussion loop with this hat. So those together are like this. Then we have this quiet snare in the background, which is layered with this. So those together are something like this. So what else is there to show? So that's the drop. I'll show you a bit more of the break. So the hoove bass, how I came out of the notes for the hoove bass is I took the chords from the original track and I converted them from audio to MIDI, and then I just kept the root notes of each individual chord. Yeah, so then I came up with that, which is just the notes of each chord. For example, you've got like your A minor, your C major, your F major, and your G major. So those are the root notes of each chord, but the chords were like 2 or 3 notes long each, if that makes any sense. But I only kept the root notes to add to this bass sound. But what they would sound like I'll actually show you, because it's these chords, these are the ones that I turned from audio to MIDI. So I basically did that, and then I just went like this, and then I'm pretty sure, was it this one I did? Yeah, see, look, so now that's turned the audio into MIDI. This might sound terrible, but so that's always a good trick if you're struggling to figure out what the notes are. You can just do that. So yeah, that's where I got the notes for the bass. And then the rest of the break is just like reverses and ambient effects and stuff. Things like this reverse, things that I showed you earlier. And then for the build, we have the snare, which has got a reverb automation on it. So yeah, so the reverb gets more intense as it progresses to make your like to make the drop kind of hit harder. So like when it gets to here, it's pretty much just all sustained reverb and noise, which is a cool effect. Yeah. And is there anything else that I've missed? No, I'm pretty sure that's it, other than a slight bit of volume automation on the build up so it gets slightly quieter, then the volume comes back in for the drop, and this little automation so a bit of the low end fades out before the drop, and that's about it. I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and share this video if you have any producer friends. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.